Good evening, everyone. Let's begin because we have a packed evening, and I'm so happy to see so many faces, familiars and new faces. I'm Jeanette Alomia, District Director of Guidance and Testing for the district. And so I supervise our K through 12 school counseling program and staff. And so I'm so happy to present to you and reinstate a program that has been long gone and left us for a while. So I reinvented the format, revamped, and now I hope that you enjoy. And I'm speaking to both of you students and parents. I hope you can take away a lot of information just right before you meet with your school counselor to discuss next year's course selection process, the pre-registration process. And so I would like to thank, first and foremost, I see Mr. Cusack, our principal of the high school, and I see support from our president, board member president, Mr. Palacios. I thought I saw Ms. Sullivan somewhere and Ms. Costera, so thank you for your support. And I'm also thankful for the teachers and students that you will be actually talking and listening about different AP course offerings. Huntington High School offers 31 courses, and you will hear from teachers discussing 20 of our AP courses. And so let's begin. And so the agenda for today, I introduced myself, as you know, and feel free to reach out to myself and my school counselors across the district. I will supply that information later on. I also like to mention that this part of the presentation will be recorded and posted on the website. However, the breakout sessions, because we'll have several locations, unfortunately, that's not going to be recorded. But we will definitely share out all the information, like I said, through individual meetings between counselor, families, and students. We're going to touch upon the information about the College Board's Advanced Placement Program. And we're going to talk about presentations. We're going to listen to our teachers, but most importantly, our students, and they're going to share their experience taking AP courses. And so the objectives of this evening's program is to discuss the benefits of taking AP classes, our AP courses. So we want you to familiarize with the up-and-coming and new courses that we're offering across the subjects. And inspire students to consider enrolling in AP courses. I know it can be a little challenging and a little bit intimidating, but we want to demystify the AP option. And we want to encourage you to have those, again, meaningful conversations with your school counselors to discuss if there's any prerequisite, what are the demands of the AP class, and just explore once again what each class entails. So what are AP courses? So the AP program offers college-level courses and exams that you can take here at the high school. And so students take the AP exam in May. That is a requirement. If you are in an AP class, our policy is that you must sit for the AP exam in May. And depending upon the score, it ranges from 1 to 5. So depending upon the score, that college that you will be admitted and attending can give you credit, right, based on the score. And if you want to know more about a specific institution's AP credit, you can definitely visit the collegeboard.org website, and there is a portion where you can click in punch in the name of the university, say NYU, RPI, Dartmouth, whatever that school, and it will tell you whether it requires a 4, a 5, or even a 3. So AP courses are offered across the subjects such as the arts, English, history, and social science, math, and computer science. You're going to hear about that too. The sciences and world language and culture. And so students should choose an AP course based on the subjects that they're passionate about, they may be curious about, and that classes that perhaps they do well or they're comfortable with. I always say you always take a challenge, right, and take that class. And if it doesn't work out, that's why you see your counselor to talk about other options, right? And so the benefits of taking AP courses. So research consistently shows that AP students are better prepared for college than students who don't take AP regardless of their exam score. They're more likely to enroll and stay in college, do well in their classes, and graduate in 4 years. Taking AP courses and exams can help you discover your passion. That's my number one goal, your passion, finding your niche and your passion. Build valuable skills useful for all high school classes. Boost your grade point average. And that, again, that's like a little, giving you a little bit of a curiosity there, so you can just explore that with your counselor. Stand out on college applications. Also, scholarship opportunities. Earn college credit and placement. And save time and money. I think parents, families like that part. I know I do, parent of a senior, become comfortable with college level work. And so here we are. Here are our offerings, course offerings. If you care to look into further, like prerequisite, grade levels, and course description, I included the link, so you can click on the link when you see it on the website, and it'll take you to the curriculum guide. We are in the process of updating the 24-25 curriculum guide, and so that will be posted in a few days. Within a week, I will post that on the website. But for now, we have the 23-24 curriculum guide, and you can always go to the Huntington School District website. Then you can go to guidance, and then you go to forms, and there you'll see the 23-24 curriculum guide. Okay. And so I am, due to the pandemic, this was like a benefit that an advantage that I took, that I got from being home or just working with technology. So I hope this works. And so I created a QR code which lists all the AP breakout sessions with the subject and the time. I also posted, if your phone does not work for some reason, I posted the flyer outside, so you can scan the QR code, and it will take you to a spreadsheet where it says the name of the subject or the class or classes and the room number, and below is the timing. So our first session begins at 7:25. I went really quickly. It's 10 after 7, but I can open it for like any general questions if you have any questions. But we will be from 7:25 to 9 p.m. That would be we will have 5 breakout sessions, and each session is 15 minutes long. You will hear from the AP teacher. There will be visuals and a presentation of that specific AP class. And then you will hear an anecdotal, presentation from the AP student. We have current AP students as well as former AP students coming back to share again, to talk about the various subjects. There's the breakout session schedule. I'm going to play principal for today, and I will be reminding you, I will be your bell for tonight, and I will be instructing you, when to go to your second session and your third session. And so you are not obligated to actually go to 5 different sessions. This is, free, and you choose which breakout session you want to join, but these are the times. And these are the subjects and the room numbers. New this year is we're offering the AP African American Studies, and that's going to be in room 129. Not that I shouldn't play favorites, but all of them should be visited. But any questions? Yes. Thank you. Yes. Right. Right. So the question is, can a student take an AP exam without being enrolled in the course? And the answer is yes. That's called challenging the AP exam. What happens is we ask students to join a dedicated exam-only AP classroom. We give them a join code, so the AP coordinator gives your child a join code, and there are resources and units. There's also later, like around April, the College Board releases YouTube videos, tutorial videos pertaining to the exam of that, that specific class exam. So, the, what are the benefits of challenging the AP exam? Once again, if the student is going to a school like that, accepts or gives you credit with a score of 3, 4, or 5, then you can definitely disclose that once that the scores are released in July. By the way, they're released in July of each year. So each exam is $98, and the AP capstone, which is the AP seminar and AP research, is $146 each. There is financial assistance for students that are eligible, and that's something that needs to be discussed with either the school counselor or the AP coordinator. Back there. So yeah, so one of our goals, and not only the board and the principal's goal and Mr. Bowen's goal, is to encourage students to start to take AP classes as early as if the student can handle the rigor of the AP class in ninth grade. And so we have a couple of students currently taking AP Computer Science Principles because they have been recommended by their, at the middle school level by that teacher, or they have been exposed to that AP, computer science curriculum. And so as early as ninth grade. But we definitely want at 10th grade to students to take more than just the AP World, right? Or we were trying to also encourage students to perhaps take the AP capstone, the AP seminar in grade 10. But, that's in the works right now. Yes. No. So the question is AP the only honor or I wouldn't say accelerated, but rigorous class? Do we have honors classes as well as AP classes? So if a student is not in an AP class, they can, there are options for honors level classes as well. And there's also dual enrollment classes. We collaborate with different colleges and universities, and so the student can earn, their high school credit, college credit, and they also have the benefit of a weighted GPA for that class. So honors level, college level courses, dual enrollment courses, as well as AP carry a weight on the GPA. Yes. Of course not. So I cannot guarantee that, right? We cannot guarantee that. What happens is that as you are talking, is never too early to start talking to your college admissions people, whether it is, at college fairs. So we have actually 2 college fairs in-house here for our juniors and seniors. So I would start having those conversations, even though you're an 8th grade parent, and explore what their policy is. And again, the College Board website has a pretty accurate and updated list of each university and their AP credit policy. A lot of schools, especially the Ivies, will only take 5s, I'm going to be honest. Um, some of the SUNY schools will give credit to 3 and up. So it's solely up to, obviously, we cannot guarantee that because it's solely up to the institution to decide, it's up to the institution's policy whether to grant the student credit or not. I know students, as a former high school counselor for many, many years, that this is my expertise, and I know that when my students, I have students graduate a semester early due to AP credits, but they achieved fours and fives with that university. So, yes. So if you are a current AP parent or an AP student, each year the AP coordinator will send you an email with regards to our payment online payment system. I'm glad to tell you that as a former AP coordinator of this building, we went from taking checks and doing an archaic system to converting into a program called total registration, which is similar to school books. I don't know if you're familiar with, the lunch online system. So total registration is our AP exam fee collection system. So it's all through that. So if you a current AP parent, okay. It's a good thing you're here, but you can always reach out to us, right? So for this year, AP parents should make payments before November 15th. And all AP students should be already joined in their AP classroom. Otherwise, the AP coordinator can order that AP exam. And that's very important. So you want to make sure that your student gets that join code from that specific teacher, and it's not the same. Like the teacher teaches, let's say, 3 periods of AP Bio, period 1, period 5, and period 7 are 3 separate join codes. So you need to ask for the correct, period, class period join code. And that needs to happen before November 15th. And that permission slip, there's a permission slip too that needs to be signed and then sent to Guidance East. Yes, you're welcome. Can someone repeat? It, so is the AP class part of your daytime schedule, your daily schedule? Yes. The answer is yes. It's not an after school or an online at night. No, it's actually embedded in your that's a great question. Thank you. Yes. Yes. So it all depends on the student. First and foremost, we recognize that ninth grade is a transition year for our students. And as a director of guidance who also touches upon like social emotional and well-being and mental health and, and being able to handle all the demands of high school, we truly believe that we don't necessarily want your student to take 5 AP classes at once. Let's go gradually and recommend, you take your son or daughter would take 1 class in ninth grade and take it from there. And every student is different. Every student has a unique learning ability, niche, like I said, strength when it comes to subjects. So, and it all depends. Some students are able to study, 2 hours a night for that AP class because, that's what requires extra studying and dedication. And some other students may need a little extra support with that. And so that's our mission, to have students take as many classes that they can handle, but we recognize that for a ninth grader, it could be okay to take 1 class, 1 AP class. So it could be AP Computer Science. Yes, that would be the counselor. I can find out for you if we can talk after this. You give me the student's name, and then I'll find out who the counselor is. And we're having an 8th grade. I'm plugging in all my guidance events here, but we're having a grade 8 parent night in November. It's in the district calendar, so I'm looking forward to seeing you if you can make it. Thanks. Yes, we have about 2 minutes. So Thank you. So the question was AP Capstone. The College Board recognizes it's a program that you can earn either a certificate or a diploma by taking two classes and along with other AP classes from, different subjects. So one is AP Seminar and the other one is AP Research. And tonight you're going to hear about both classes. There is, again, it's you'll see. I don't want to talk about it, but it's a lot of research, and it focuses on the students' interest and following through research and data, and it's really very interesting. And will prepare the student for later on for college because everyone has to, right, write a paper, back it up with data, etc. So I would definitely visit, I believe it's room 140, the AP Seminar and AP Research. So without further ado, and I will be in the main office by the phone announcing, but if anybody wants to swing by and ask questions, I will be in the main office, which is straight ahead to the right, and then the first door that says main office, I'll be there, and I'll gladly answer questions. My email is jalomia@hufsd.edu. Definitely reach out with any questions. Once again, I'm going to, if there are any teachers and students, if presenters, if you could please go to your classrooms. And so now if you have your schedule and you decided throughout this last few minutes where you want to go, please go ahead and enjoy the presentations. And thank you. Have a great night. Oh, and I'm also including resources on this. I included resources in the slides so that when you go on the website, you can always click in for more information. But please see your school counselor with more information. Thank you.